But first, government imposters are trying to convince hundreds of people in Northeast Ohio that their loved ones are in trouble with the law or their accounts have been compromised.
Pretty upsetting. It's kind of scary to have somebody call me and tell me that they have my card.
Well, this scam is hitting Cleveland's housing court especially hard in the last 2 weeks. Our 5 on Your Side investigator, Joe Pagonakis, goes in depth tonight on what you should do if they try to contact you.
Rob, Cleveland Housing Court is issuing a warning tonight, and it wants you to share this warning with everyone, especially elderly family members who may be most vulnerable.
They tried to call me today several times.
They are phone calls
To tell me that they had my Social Security number.
SALIM ABDALMAJID of Beechwood says
And that they were the Social Security office.
have him living in fear. He's received nearly a dozen calls from imposters posing as government agencies asking him for credit card information.
They've hijacked our phone number, and they are using the Cleveland Housing Court name and prestige and brand.
It's a government imposter scam that's now hit Cleveland's housing court, which started back on December 15th. Hundreds of calls have gone out to residents in Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Indiana using the court's main number, which comes up on caller ID.
Saying that someone in their family is in jail because of the housing court and they have to bail them out.
Cleveland Housing Court Judge W. Monet Scott told News 5 she's referring the flood of bogus calls to the Ohio Attorney General's office.
It is asking for credit card information. I think she's my chief specialist guest said that it was also asking for cash.
Cleveland Housing Court Administrator Jeff Johnson says if the bogus calls persist into the new year, the case will be referred to Cleveland's Department of Public Safety and the Cuyahoga County Sheriff's Department. Judge Scott says anyone who receives a call asking for money to please report it to her court staff.
I appreciate those in Cleveland and Bracknell knowing that this is a scam, that it didn't sound right, and that they alerted us because we would have had no idea this was going on.
And SALIM issued his own warning, urging residents to hang up if you're being asked for funds or personal information and call the government agency directly for verification.
If they were the Social Security office, they didn't need to ask me for any kind of information from me about me.
And Cleveland Housing Court now has its IT department investigating how it can prevent these crooks from using the court's caller ID. I'm 5 on Your Side investigator Joe Pagonakis.